Hey everyone, this is a small update about my artwork. I mentioned my Instagram before. I'll mention it again and put the link in the description. I'm currently selling prints of my work to raise money for just living and potentially saving up for a trip for art history purposes. I recently was in Switzerland this summer, and that was pretty neat. But I wanted to show you guys, I've got prints of one of my favorite drawings. I got 10 prints. I'm starting off with 10 because I don't know if anyone's really gonna buy these. I haven't really been pushing the marketing for all this, just because I'm a bit new to this. So I've got Velvet Rag 8x10 prints of Ratty. This is a Bic pen drawing. Personally love Bic pen because it's very versatile. You can use it kind of like a pencil, but the weight and the marks can vary all in one little pen instead of using multiple pencils. So as you can see, this was kind of based off of a pop star that, I don't know how else to describe him, as he kind of went grunge for a second, and then I derailed the drawing and did just what I wanted to do with it. So I've got 10 of these, and these are only $22 if you have money for that. I usually sell my fine art, my paintings, for a lot of money at once, and this is a new thing to me, selling these prints. I'm trying to replicate these things and just sell them out like hotcakes, but it's not that simple. I try to put it out there on Instagram, and I've been more quiet on Instagram because it just doesn't make me feel very healthy using it lately when I'm not that productive in my other work that I'm trying to make. I want to present new things, and this is just one of my favorite drawings that I want people to have, and I made it when I was very depressed, but it was like a breakthrough. It was like a very rewarding thing for me to produce while under a lot of strange occurrences. So that's Ratty, and it's on or I think it's starzowski.bigcartel.com, but I'll put the link in the description, and the link is also in my Instagram bio. So these are waiting in my room, and don't worry if I sell more than 10 of them and you still got one. The print shop is right down the road, and I can definitely go get more. I plan on trying to sell more, and I thought that I would, but maybe this is the platform to use it on, because I know a lot of people listen to me on here and a lot of people respond to me, and yeah, so I appreciate that, and I hope that someone's interested in supporting me as an artist. I gotta start getting out there more. Selling paintings is a hard thing to do, so I'm trying to utilize my creativity and find out how I can make money doing that. So this is a small start. Thank you. Now on to the next thing. I am having major issues with my school. SCAD, Atlanta, Savannah College of Art and Design. Now, normally I never say my school's name, but they're on my shit list, and they are dealing with corrupt policy lawsuits. And in the process, they fired one of my favorite teachers who was a part of this class action lawsuit. So, yeah, my painting department went downhill after they fired Mike, and then the only other guy that was there had resigned, and he's like 70 years old, and they'd been around there for 20 years. So we were used to our professors, and no one was prepared for them finally getting their corporate grip on the painting department, because we were kind of like the rowdy stepkids upstairs that they couldn't control and make us corporate, and we weren't selling, and on like the open studio nights where everyone submits their work and sells, so we weren't selling enough, and it must have been for some reason, so they came up with schemes this quarter to try to get us to sell our work, which is not a bad idea, but it was at the expense of our work, by making us work in tiny sizes, and more of like the professor and the faculty, the administration being pleased that they sold things. And the more they sell, the more praise they get for whatever. So when I found out the professor got fired, and I've had for like 2 years my favorite, near and dear to my heart professor, everyone was shocked, and we were ready to go. He made the syllabus, and then the day we walked in, it's like, we've got a new professor. Michael was let go. This is the painting department. They hired like 3 new people, and everyone was pretty let down and shocked. My school is kind of like, and I don't want to get too crazy into it, because they can kind of be like the Scientology of art schools and hire people to, like, you know, watch you or blacklist you or whatever else. So I kind of risk being blacklisted in galleries or something if I dare speak out that much about it. But the tuition's like $51,000 per year, and I just don't have the money. I'm middle class, and I'm also turning 22 in January, so I feel like I need to just get a job and stop, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm digging myself in a hole not having job experience and just dedicating all my time into this school that's like a money pit anyways. So a lot of people that graduate have to end up getting jobs that aren't even related to their career. So that's that. I am currently out of classes. I dropped out of the classes, and I don't know if I'm going to enroll anytime soon, because I'm so put off, to put it lightly. So yeah, I was like, I want some support. If you know anyone who maybe is rich and would support me, send them my way. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just making paintings in my basement. I haven't really posted my work online in a bit. It's been like 6 months since I posted an actual piece of my work, because the quarter before last I was really tired and broken down, so I just wanted a break. And then portrait painting was pretty cool, but I felt uncomfortable posting the portraits that I made in that class. So yeah. Now it's past summer, and I'm working on my own things in my basement, but I wish that I was with my professor in the class that I wanted to be taking with him. So I just another fact about me is that I dropped out when I was 14. and I just spent like 4 years in my basement before I got my GED and went to school. I went to SCAD, and I thought that's what like normal art schools were like. They don't even let professors wear like sneakers or anything, and it's kind of a shame, but I really got a lot of experience from the place, and they have a grip on me, you know. They won't let anyone transfer outside the East Coast, and they won't a lot of their credits don't transfer anywhere anyways, so a lot of my classes I've already taken. I should be graduating soon. I'm a junior, so I tried to see like what I could take at state college, and I would have to take prerequisites because I went to this private art school and they didn't have that for me, so I didn't ever take a prereq class. So I would have to take prerequisites on top of like starting all over again, basically, because the credits do not transfer. So it's a lot of things going on for me, and I would love it if anyone had any nice words or advice, or just spread my art around. I'm making new things. I'm working on cool projects in my basement, like I said, and discovering my voice without my school. So yes, this has been a shameless self-promo on top of me being very tired and a cry for help. So thank you for listening.